Good morning, my Leos. Good morning. It is Friday. We are finally at the weekend. I hope you guys have some fantastic plans. Hope you have some fun things going on this weekend. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Leo, know a Leo. If you like being a Leo, well, I am so glad you're here. I really am. Appreciate the hell out of you guys for being here. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is going on with the Leos? You're the first sign up, and I got 5 more to go. What's going on with the Leos? What's going on with the Leos? Deep breath, Leo. What's the collective energy? General energy. That feels good. 2 of Wands. Are we trying to make a decision which path to take? What's challenging this decision-making process? What's challenging it for the Leos? What is it? Ooh, Leo. Ace of Cups. You know what? Is this a choice between 2 people? It seems so clear. I just see one wand and another wand. 2 people you find very, very attractive. As you know, as I should really just put the cards out and then clarify because the story can change. But for some people, I'll get comments where, you know, in the very first cards, they'll say, oh yeah, I resonate with that. So that's why I do it. I don't mean to confuse you all, but I try to tell you what is in my head, what I feel. And it could change. And a lot of times it does change as you get cards around it and then the clarifiers come out. But, okay, but I do feel like this is a choice of 2 people. Maybe one person you've been with and a new love coming in with this Ace of Cups. What's the reason for the reading, Leo? What's the reason for the reading? Hierophant reversed. Could be a divorce, a break in a contract, long-term contract. It could also, Hierophant reverse could just be not doing what is expected of you. Maybe your family expects you to marry this type of person and you want to go outside of that archetype, you know, archetype. Is it archetype? Archetype? I don't know. Archetype, you know, what's expected of you. What is in the past for Leos? Tell me what's in the past. What's in the past for my Leos? Burden, 10 of Wands. I feel like that's one of those relationships. What's on your mind, Leo? As I'm losing my voice. What's on your mind? 10 of Swords wanted to come out sideways. Put him back. What's on your mind, Leo? Oh. Do you feel like you're going to make the wrong choice? 5 of Cups. What's the near future? What's coming in for the Leos? What's coming in? What's the near future? 3 of Cups, celebration. Could be celebration with friends. Typically, that's what the 3 of Cups is. Friendship, but I feel victory too. Just happiness. This is where you want to go. This is what's on your mind. And I feel like if this is your story and there's one particular relationship that makes you happy, but you feel obliged with the Hierophant reverse to another, I feel like just in these cards out, I feel like you're going to go towards that new one. You really are. I think like the 2 of Wands in the center and the center is you. This is what you're dealing with. I think you know the answer, but he's holding the world in his hands as if he's waiting for someone to come and help him. Maybe you're asking people for advice on what to do, but I think you really know what you want. I mean, look at the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. I mean, can the tarot get any more clear? We have a breakup and we have regret. And I feel like there's one particular relationship you would be okay with, I hate to say it like that, if it leaves, because I feel like it has been a burden, but maybe you have kids with this person, maybe you spent a lot of time with this person, and so there is that bit of sadness. But tarot, a lot of times, if the tarot cards are lining up correctly, it should tell a very clear story left to right, and we do have a burden, you choosing, like a new love comes in, you choosing a path, and then happiness. So you do choose that path. Now, for some of you, if this is not about a relationship at all, and this is about you, this could even be work. This just could be whatever you're dealing with in work, whatever the life stresses. And Ace of Cups can be completely about self-healing and going after your wish fulfillment. Either way, you're going from unhappiness to happiness. Okay, how do you see yourselves, Leo? How do you see yourselves at this time? The Tower. Wow. Wow, that's powerful. I am not one to read the Tower as negative. I mean, it can be negative depending on the cards around it and what clarifies it, but I feel like You're breaking away from tradition. I mean, look at that. Hierophant reverse in the Tower. Like I said, tarot should be read. Even though this is a Celtic cross, a 10-card Celtic cross, each row should tell a clear story. Hierophant reverse and the Tower. You are breaking away from tradition. You are breaking away from what is expected of you. And you're blazing your own trail in a big-ass way, Leo. Huge way. If this is just about you picking a path, there's something that fulfills you, a goal you don't want to go after. Maybe you struggled with getting it off the ground. Maybe you got some bad advice, but you're going to go for it with the Hierophant reverse in the Tower. And it might be a very untraditional business idea or way of life, but you're going for it. What's the energy coming in? You don't see coming. King of Swords. I'm taking him. He came out spinning from my deck when I asked that question. First he was reverse and then he flipped upright. King of Swords is coming in. Somebody, it could be an older person than you, giving you advice, helping you. Could be a business partner, for instance. I mean, come on. The King of Swords is Mr. Spreadsheets. This is a good business partner. This is the quiet business partner. This is the money guy. Well, King of Pentacles is the money guy. But this guy knows how to get the money. He's very clear in thinking. He's organized. He's just take charge. He's not an emotional guy. I mean, come on. The butterflies behind him are made of stone. It shows that he's set in stone. And this is a guy that's hard to change his mind once his mind is made up. Now that could be you, Leo. That very well could be you. The energy coming in, that was something you struggled with. You are on this path. You know where you want to go in a big ass way. And you know what, Leo? Nobody's changing your mind away from this. If this is a person or if this is just you. It's really strong. What's I feel like the Strength card should come out. What is in your emotions at this time, Leo? What's in your emotions? What's in that lion's emotions? L-I-O-N, not L-Y-I-N. G. What's in Leo's emotions? The Hangman reverse. Getting some clarity. Hangman reverse is taking time out to get a fresh perspective. Oh my gosh, my deck, what? I'm so curious. A card went flying. Temperance reverse and the King of Cups. That's getting your emotional balance back. Just putting that out there. Temperance reverse. You've been unbalanced because temperance is more about it's your I wouldn't say it could be your physical, but your the mental imbalance going on. And ironically, the King of Cups is mental and emotional balance. So I feel like you've gone from an imbalance to a balance by making this decision. And oh my gosh, Knight of Pentacles. Come on, Tarot, I didn't ask a question yet. Okay, what's the outcome here? What is the outcome? Oh yeah, now you don't want to fly out of my deck. What's the outcome for Leo? Yes, Page of Cups, following your heart, following your dreams. That's what I got strongly. This is about a Leo following their dreams. I love it. I love it. Okay, look at that. Ace of Wands reverse, Knight of Swords reverse. This feels like Eight of Wands reverse, past disappointments, but you're not allowing that to affect where you're going. Maybe in the past you had a hard time getting started because maybe you tried, if this is a new relationship, if this is a new job, if this is a new business idea, maybe you tried something in the past and it didn't work out and it kind of was, you were in your head, but I like this. Nine of Swords reverse. You're no longer letting this affect you. What are we clarifying with? I guess we'll do the Black and Gold Tarot. Why not get another set of cards you can't see on camera? I know, it's very hard to see these. I know, guys. Okay, Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups for Leo. What is this? Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups for Leo. Tell me about this story. What are Leos dealing with? A tale of two tales. Which path are you choosing? The path that leads to happiness or the path that is expected of you and has been a burden? Doesn't seem like a hard choice, Leo. What's the Two of Wands and Ace of Cups? What's that doing here? Five of Cups. We have two Five of Cups right on top of each other. I don't think this decision's bringing you sadness. I think it's the thought of missing this opportunity, be honest, brings you sadness. It's in between the Ten of Wands and the Three of Cups, in between the old and the new. I think I think if you miss out on this, whatever this is, and if this is a relationship, job, business idea, traveling, whatever this is for you, you guys know internally how it resonates. However it is for you, if you miss out on this, I think 2 5 of Cups, I think you're going to regret it. I think there's some serious regret going on. Give me, what's this Hierophant reverse for Leo? What's this Hierophant reversed? The Knight of Pentacles reversed. It could be no longer giving to it could be an old job, an old relationship, just no longer given to it. That's the reason for the reading. So some of you, this relationship is already, or job is already kind of at the end, if not already at the end. And maybe it kind of has paralyzed you. But no, the center is about making a decision. So I feel like it's still lingering in here. Give me another card on that Hierophant reversed. And the 10 of Pentacles. And for some of you, if this is, and no matter what this is, but like I said, the Hierophant reverse is about going against the grain. It's being unique in your own way. What if this is an idea or a relationship, whatever this is to you, by going against what's expected of you, it's going to bring you a lot of this 10 of Pentacles, happiness, money, because when you're happy and you're on your path, money will flow. It's usually when we need it so badly, and why we need it so badly is we're on a path where we don't belong, and then we're in this scarcity. We're doing a job we hate. We're in a relationship that we barely can tolerate, and money is hard to come by. And when you follow your Page of Cups and the outcome, follow your dreams, and it leads to a 3 of Cups, to a lot of happiness. And this feels like a big change. This feels like a big, big change within you. It's going to lead to a 10 of Pentacles way of life. It's going to lead to happiness because you're aligned to your higher self. It's going to lead to money. And I think money would be secondary at that point because you're going to be very, very happy with what you're doing. What's the 10 of Wands in the past for Leo? What's the 10 of Wands? It is the Magician reverse. You just, whatever this is, whatever old situation this is, it took away your spark. It took away, it made you feel powerless. And it could have been, if this was a job, it was just overworked and underpaid, and your creativity was blocked, your momentum was blocked, your power, like just your personal power felt like just kind of like the light was blown out of you, you know? And you were on autopilot, just clocking in. What's the 5 of Cups on your mind? What's the 5 of Cups on your mind? The 5 of Swords reversed. Give me another card on that. Give me another card on that. And the Devil, yeah. Wow. What's on your mind is 5 of Swords reversed. 5 of Swords reversed is basically, I mean, I'm not getting where a conflict is coming to a head, where somebody will actually realize what they've been doing to you. If this is a relationship, because I'm looking at this King of Swords character over here, I'm just getting a feeling if you were dealing with somebody, you were dealing with the King of Swords reverse kind of character, like the Devil here, the Capricorn. The Devil is so toxic. And I feel like this 5 of Cups, you're walking away from something you still care about. If this was a job, maybe you liked your job, but your boss was awful. The co-workers, because it's 5, there's a lot of people. And this guy has, you know, he's holding up a sword and everybody's walking away from him because they're not afraid that he's going to come after them and stick a sword in their back. Because again, I feel like your personal power was taken away by these kind of people, right? They're not afraid of you. They are not afraid that you could hurt them because maybe you haven't. Maybe you were always back down. If this is a relationship, you were with somebody that kind of ran the show. And now this new opportunity comes in that just kind of makes you feel alive again. And it also gives you the strength. Like you have look at his sword. It gives you a lot of strength, a lot of clarity, and a new you and a new day where people aren't going to mess with you anymore. But yeah, what's on your mind is, I feel like this is a lot of time wasted with the 5 of Cups dealing with this kind of people. And you've been tied to it for some time. And it was very toxic. But, good news, 3 of Cups in the near future. What is the 3 of Cups about for Leo? What is this about? What's the Three of Cups about? The Chariot. Victory, fast movement, traveling. I feel like there is traveling. Maybe you're even moving to get away from this. Maybe you're moving for a job. Maybe you're moving towards, maybe you met this person online and you're moving towards them. But either way, and the sphinxes represent the unknown on the front of the card, and it's kind of like, that's so exciting because you've been in such a boxed in, unhappy situation that this is such an exciting life. This is an exciting path that you're doing. You don't even know where it's going to lead, but I don't even think you care because it's bringing you happiness that you haven't had or tasted in a very long time. Tell me about the Tower, how you see yourself. Why do Leos see themselves as the Tower? Why do Leos see themselves as the Tower? Page of Pentacles. I do feel like this is a new you. Pages are new, they're young, it could be a new relationship, but with the Tower, this feels like a really good Tower. This feels like you got your personal power back. You realize your value. You realize what you can offer to somebody new, what you can offer to a new job, what you can offer to yourself, Leo. You've been gypping yourself, cheating yourself for so long. And yeah, it's just the old structures coming down and you're building something new on top of it. I love that. What's the King of Swords guy doing here? And then coming in to influence this. That's just, I feel like that is some strong ass clarity. And once you're on this path, nobody's going to change your mind. But let's clarify anyway. What's the King of Swords doing here? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Wheel of Fortune reverse. That could, okay. Give me one more card on that. I do feel like the Hierophant reversed again. The Wheel of Fortune reverse talks about family patterns, relearning and reliving the same lesson over and over and over. If this is about relationships, maybe you have troubles growing up in your home, and then you had a relationship very similar, friendships very similar. You've been reliving these same lessons over and over and over. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Hierophant reversed. These are both being clarified by the King of Swords. This is clarity coming in. This is you taking the sword and jamming it into this wheel to finally make it move. One way or another, shit is changing, right? This stuff is changing. Hierophant reverse. You're breaking. I feel like a Leo's breaking away from their family traditions. They're breaking away from what's expected of them. They're going to finally live their own life, their own dreams, and nobody is going to hold you back with this toxic shit, with this devil here. Five of Cups, Leo. I think the Five of Cups is about you reflecting how much time you've been in this, how long your personal power has been taken away, but it's no more. I mean, over here is a whole bunch of clarity on the right side of the board. That's really powerful. Two major arcana clarifying a King of Swords. And that's a strong character. And I'm telling you, if these people ever try to come back and think that you're still a Magician reverse, oh wow, Leo, they have another thing coming with this Tower. And a King of Swords and a Tower, they should stay away. I don't think they could handle you and where you're going. And once you have that taste of power, it's just nobody can look down on you again and you know, talk down on you and tell you what to do. It's just, there's so much growth going on in this reading. What's the Hangman for Leo? Tell me the Hangman. And the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight, the Page. And remember, the King of Cups fell out. All we need is the Queen of Cups. My God, we have the Ace of Cups. This is so much balance in your emotions. And maybe for the first time, you're in touch with your emotions. You're doing what you love to do, what you want to do. This could be new love. This could be a new job. I keep saying that because some people are just so focused thinking everything's a love reading. And they're like, it doesn't resonate. I have a great relationship. This could be about you breaking away from some toxic people in your life. Your relationships could be great, but maybe your job and coworkers aren't so great. Either way, this is you realizing where you have been and where you're going. Hangman, that's your perspective. That you need to do this. You need to do this for your soul. Some of you need to travel. Some of you need to get out and get away from your environment. Somehow, some way, pull those pennies together, even if it's onto the other side of the city. I hope you get further away than that. But seriously, I think it's going to really give you a fresh perspective. Knight of Cups is traveling, and the Hangman, you'll get a fresh perspective. Maybe in this travels, you're going to meet somebody that's just going to put you on a different path. Maybe some of you, it's going to be a relationship. But I do have a need to say that there is a need to travel. And maybe you felt the stir of wanting to move and to get going. What's the Page of Cups in the outcome? Tell me the Page of Cups in the outcome for Leo. The Star reversed. I feel like that's past energy, to be honest. That's lack of hope. I think that's where you've been. Tell me about the Page of Cups, though. Can we get something in the future? Where's Leo going with this Page of Cups? The Queen of Cups reversed. There she is. There she is. I'm going to keep asking, but sometimes tarot loves to talk about the past. I feel like this belongs back here. Queen of Cups reversed. Or no, it's Queen of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Well, it could be future. If that was Queen of Cups, that's different. Queen of Pentacles, I like. You know why I like it? Because she's self-focused when she's reversed. When she's like this, she takes care of everybody, even the bunnies in the corner. When she's reversed. Now, there's two things with this card. Maybe some of you deal with anxiety and deal with stress, and that kind of gives you a paralysis analysis where you've had this need to do something in your life. You've had this need to create something, to go somewhere, to be something. I want to say to be something. But when the cards reverse, those bunnies now are on top, and bunnies represent nervous energy. So, and it has been dulling your star, has been dulling your light where you need to go, and you've been kind of talking yourself out of things. But I'm telling you this, whatever this new energy coming in with the Tower and the Page of Cups, you're going to overcome this. That's why I think it's in the future. You're going to overcome this. If not, you're in the midst of overcoming it. Give me another card with the Page of Cups. Give me another card with the Page of Cups. And sometimes it just needs, the Queen of Pentacles is self-focused rather than outwardly focused. It's inner focus. And maybe that's what you need to do to get that star upright. And follow your heart. You need to get into the Hangman and get into a quiet, to isolate yourself a little bit from other people. Maybe you get too many unwarranted advice. Let's put it that way. What's the Page of Cups for Leo? And the Seven of Wands. This is a card of being in demand. Now, I could be reading for a Leo that's really going for his dreams or her dreams in a big-ass way. And if this is your story, Seven of Wands is very much like a Six of Wands, but it's after. It's once you're on the path. This is about being in demand. These people are coming at him. Yeah, they could be competitors, but that's how it is. Nobody climbs to the top. I mean, you look at any billionaire and they got a lot of haters because it's jealousy. That's why. But this is a card about being in demand. Give me another card with a Page of Cups. That's just what I got real strong. It's defending your position from people who want it. And whatever this leads to, you're going to rise to the top of your trade. Music. I'm getting music for some of you. What's the Seven of Wands? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. You can bring a lot of balance. And this is emotional balance, because look at the waves. And if you guys know anything about tarot, and you can look at a traditional card, these are waves in the background, and it shows that life is unexpected. Just like the Wheel of Fortune reverse right here, energy coming in. It's the realization you can't control everything. And sometimes when life feels out of control, you have to remain centered within yourself. You can't go with these waves, because then your emotions are going to be out of control. Then you're going to get in paralysis analysis. Then you're going to get in depression, and then you're going to get stuck, right? Two of Pentacles is go with the flow of things. And try to, life is going to get hard, especially on this path. If this is a path for your dreams, you're going to have good days and bad days. Ride those waves, Leo, ride those waves. Yeah, and there you are, Queen of Wands. Talking about somebody who is in demand is the Queen of Wands. The most charismatic queen in the deck. And she's fearless. She's not afraid. She goes after her dreams. She always holds the Ace of Wands in her hands to remember where she came from and never letting that dream go. And never letting that dream go. She's got her little black cat because she's not afraid of owning a black cat. She's just like, come at me, bitches. Try to burn me at the stake. Because back in the day, in the 1600s, they thought People were witches and sorcerers if you owned a black cat. So she features it on the front of her card. That's how much she doesn't give an F. So yeah, the Queen of Wands is just so charismatic and just goes after her dreams, and nobody's going to hold her back. Nobody's going to hold you back. Page of Pentacles in the Tower. This is a strong, strong reading. Okay, Leo, that is what I have for you this week. I hope you guys have a splendid weekend, and I'll see you next week, guys. Take care.